everyone, happy Friday. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2015, and it is going home day. Anyway, the bad news is that we have tons of storms all weekend at home in Florida, so when I'm good and tired, which is at the end of the journey, I will have to drive in a mess. So I am not looking forward to this, but we have to go home, so we're just gonna have to do it. Anyway, Ellie and I are here for lunch at Lion's Choice. I'm almost done. She's done, obviously. Say hi, Allie. You ready to go home and see your doggy? So yeah, we're headed to Granny's house after here, and we're gonna visit with her until we get ready to hit the road. I'm probably gonna wait until after the work traffic is done, so I guess that'll be around 7. And then we have to go by the store, pick up all our food supplies that we're taking back with us to Florida, and get gas, and then we'll be on our way. So
we already have so much crap in the car.
We don't have provolone cheese or pizzas or any of that yet. Raviolis. That goes in the coolers. Anyway, we're gonna pick up our stuff last and get gas in the car, and then we'll be headed back. Here comes another 17 hours or more because it's storming. But with God's help, we will get there safely. Anyway, just wanted to check in, and we'll see you at Granny's. Hey guys, happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, July 26, 2015. We're home. Just coming on to make a quick video to let you know all the drama we went through getting back home, but by the grace of God we are here, we're safe, and our car is all in one piece, and we're here. Anyway, my plan for yesterday, if you watched the vlog from yesterday yet, was to go visit my grandmother after we checked out of the hotel and ate lunch, and then we were going to stay for a few hours and then head on home after we stopped and picked up some food items to bring back. Well, that didn't quite work out like that, because I went to my grandmother's and all kinds of drama broke out because I think I told you guys she had an abusive husband. That's not my grandfather. And basically he's supposed to be leaving her, and they're supposed to be breaking up and all this stuff, and it was just a whole bunch of drama. My grandmother got really upset. I was afraid to leave and drive back home, and that when she was in that condition, and she was afraid to stay home with her husband, and apparently my sister had been mistreating her as well, verbal and mental abuse, and I just didn't want to leave in that situation because I was worried for her. So I took her to the hospital, and they took her over to the behavioral health center, i.e. mental facility, because she was stressed out, and they had some resources over there to try to help her, counselors and things, to try to help her get through this situation so that she can find a suitable place to stay by herself. So actually it turned out to be a good thing, because I think they're going to be able to help her get a place that she's able to have other people around and get assistance when she needs it. But it just became a big bad situation because I didn't leave from St. Louis until 12:30 in the morning. So I left at 12:30 after she was settled into the center, and they kept her overnight. I think she's still there. Matter of fact, her friend called me to update me. Anyway, we left at 12:30 in the morning. We had, to go get our supplies, our food and stuff we were bringing back, and ice in the coolers and this and that and the other. And I tried to drive straight through. My first stop was in, I hope I don't say this right, Antioch, Tennessee. I drove all the way from St. Louis to Antioch, Tennessee, and I stopped to get gas and use the bathroom. And then we continued on driving, and the next stop was in Macon, Georgia. I stopped for gas, and we got food and everything there, I believe. Or maybe not. No, we stopped in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and got breakfast at Jack in the Box. And then we went to Georgia and stopped again in Macon. And then we went all the way through until we got to, I think it's Lake City, Florida. and we stopped there to eat at Zaxby's. By the way, if you're in that area, that's the worst Zaxby's I've ever been to, Lake City, Florida. Anyway, so we stopped at a gas station there, and one of the ladies that worked there was telling me that there was a situation on 75 South where we were headed to get home, that there was a man that had shot at a Florida Highway Patrol officer and took off, and that they were in pursuit of him, and that they had both sides, north and southbound 75, closed off and diverted. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she said it happened that morning, and this was like at what, 4 or something in the afternoon, and it was still closed off. So I read online that the guy was caught and he's now deceased. They didn't say why, but the officer's fine. But we were on that highway because she told me an alternate route, and there was never an exit for the alternate route. She said to go to 20, Highway 20, and there was never an exit for Highway 20. So I don't know why she told me that. So of course we had to get to that section that was blocked off. So we got to the section, and keep in mind, you know, I had been up for probably 30 hours with no sleep, and then I had been stressed about my grandmother's situation, and then on top of everything else, there was these torrential storms going on. I mean, it was raining so hard that you couldn't even see where you were going. You had to drive like 40 miles an hour and pray that, you know, you didn't get hit or you didn't hit anything, because the rain was so bad. And, you know, it would stop every once in a while or slow down, but then it would back again. And, I mean, I guess it was worse on the northbound lanes, because on the northbound lanes there was like 3 sections that were completely blocked by the police. So one section was just backed up to infinity. Then you would get out of that section, it would be clear on the road, then there'd be another section, and then another section. There was 3 sections I counted on the northbound lanes, and then to top it off, on the northbound side there was a car accident. So there was a car that was smashed up in the middle of the highway on that side. So I mean, it could have been worse, but to me it was bad enough because it was stop and go, and I was ready to get home. I had been driving for, you know, almost 1,000 miles, and I've been up, you know, 30 hours plus, and I was exhausted. So I got off at a Subway and used the bathroom, and this was in near the Villages, Florida. And I texted a friend of mine from church, and she said, well, why don't you go on your phone and use your GPS and see if there's an alternate route, because I had been using my TomTom GPS in my car on the way there and back. And so I did that, and sure enough, there was an alternate route. It might have been a couple miles longer, but it was moving traffic. So we went the alternate route. So we finally got home. I think it was about 10 after 6 last night. I was so exhausted. It was a nightmare. It was a day from hell. And I still say to this day that, you know, I say this day, not to this day, but this day I say that it was by the grace of God that we are here, because we shouldn't be able to make it, between, you know, having the stress before we left, leaving at 12:30 in the morning, then this rain, then this drama, you know, with this cop getting shot, then the fact that I do have injuries on my body that, you know, are still there. And, you know, and it was just, all the odds were against us. You know, everything was going wrong, and it was just a nightmare. And like I said, you know, it has to be God, because there's no other reason I would have got here safely. Because, like I said, 30 plus hours, then driving in a storm when you're not alert, you know, only God could have got me through that. Anyway, so we're home. When I got home, we got our car unpacked. My daughter was over, my older daughter Amber, and she helped clear out our car and stuff. And then I passed out for about 3.5 hours and woke up, and we were hungry, and Alyssa wanted to go to Taco Bell, and I said I am not driving, so screw it. And we had mac and cheese in the box. You know, we made that on the stove, and it had mac and cheese. And I stayed up to I guess about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then went to bed and slept on and off until like 12 or 1 in the afternoon. And I am still tired, but you know, It's going on 5:05 right now p.m. and we have not eaten yet today. So Alyssa's getting ready. I'm ready. I'm not doing makeup. I'm exhausted. It's Sunday. Oh well. And we're gonna go get some Mexican food after she's ready. So walked Max outside. It's raining again today. And on another note, I can't find my bag with my shoes in it. So I called the hotel and they're going to check for me to see if somehow, I never have done something like this before, I left my shoe bag at the hotel. I don't know. They're going to call and let me know, and if it's there, I have to pay to have them ship my shoes back to me. But it has all my good shoes that I wear regularly in that bag. So that is going to be a huge disaster if I somehow left my shoes in St. Louis. So anyway, you know, I only got crappy shoes here right now because my good shoes are in that bag and I haven't been able to find them yet. So if they call me, I'm gonna kind of chew them out because, you know, I checked out at 1 o'clock on Friday and I didn't get out of town, and I didn't leave town until 12:30 in the morning, you know, Saturday morning. So I mean, if they would have called me and told me I left my shoes, I could have easily drove back to the hotel and picked them up before I left here. You know, I left there. So, I mean, that kind of pisses me off because, you know, if they are there, I had plenty of opportunities. I even drove past the hotel like 2 or 3 times before we even left. You know, going to get pizza, Emo's Pizza or whatever. So I could have easily stopped there and got my shoes if they are there. So I'm waiting to hear from the hotel if my shoes are there. But like I said, I'm still exhausted. I feel like I'm lagged or something, but I haven't been on a plane. My legs, my nerves in my legs, both of my legs were jumping all last night when I fell asleep. And I'm just pooped. So I'm going to try to, you know, get caught up on everything. And I got some business to take care of. I'm supposed to be at church 4 times this week because of our grand opening of our new worship center. We have choir rehearsal tomorrow night, then on Wednesday night, then Friday and Saturday. Friday's a special worship praise night for the new church. Then Saturday's our worship service. So 4 days of church this week. So I am so tired. So please be patient for the videos. They will be up as soon as possible. But the time you see this one, I guess you would already see all the other ones. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and hope everybody's doing well. And like I said, I will get these videos up as soon as I get rested up. And as always, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next time. Bye.